there are people out there who take advantage of others, and those are not people who should be caregivers to begin with.
As our elder population grows, so does, unfortunately, elder abuse. What you can do to prevent it from happening to those you love.
NV Energy.
This is News 3 at 6 with Sue Manteris and Jim Snyder.
Good evening. Great weather and affordable living makes Southern Nevada an attractive place for folks looking for a place to retire. In fact, experts say Southern Nevada's aging population is growing at a much faster rate than other states. As Crime Tracker 3 anchor Marie Mortera learned, with that surge comes a renewed concern about elder abuse.
Jim, at 5, I brought you the devastating story of one woman with multiple sclerosis victimized by a caretaker who was supposed to be at her side. Well, Alzheimer's disease is another debilitating disease where around-the-clock care will also be required, as will the need for awareness to make sure elder abuse doesn't strike at home.
I just think this is a horrible, horrible, horrible disease. And I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy.
Alzheimer's disease has taken its devastating toll at the home of Dolores and Bobby Baines, a progressive, relentless disease that took hold of Bobby years ago. His wife describes his turning point.
We were in New Orleans, and we were sitting out having dinner, the family, and he got up and had to go to the bathroom. And then he got up, he never came back from the bathroom. He walked out the door. So it took us 2.5 hours to find him. He was on Bourbon Street. He's laughing. And so I said, now I know that something's wrong.
How long ago was this?
This must have been 6 or 7 years ago. Yeah. And then after that, he just progressively got worse. He just stopped talking, like this year. You know, you can call his name, he knows his name, but he never calls my name anymore at all. That stopped about a year ago. And now he really doesn't talk at all.
It's a vulnerable state that has required constant care through Dolores, of course, and caregiver Hal Worthman, who was here first thing in the morning.
Well, help him get out of bed, go in, and I'll get his toothbrush ready, and then I'll kind of clean up his bedding.
It's a close relationship, and one Worthman is clearly proud of, considering the tests he had to pass with home care provider Visiting Angels, which requires licensing, experience, and background checks. As for the possibility of elder abuse, at 60, this caregiver has heard the stories.
There are people out there who take advantage of others, and those are not people who should be caregivers to begin with.
What's going on? Do you know people that have been abused or exploited?
A subject attorney Lee Drizin focuses on in frequent seminars he holds with older residents. He believes as the aging population grows, elder abuse will spike with it.
There's no doubt it's going to get worse.
But there is something you can do about it.
Number one, know who you're dealing with. Whether you're talking about a care provider or you're talking about a facility, investigate. Find out who you're dealing with. Are they licensed? Are they bonded? Do they have criminal background checks of their employees? You have to be an advocate. You have to speak up.
Speak up for those that no longer can.
And the family members and so on.
The state's Bureau of Health Care Quality and Compliance has made it easy to find out if a healthcare provider has received any sanctions. Some of these providers were even given grades. We posted a link to this inspection report database on mynews3.com. Sue?
Thank you, Marie.